Louisville, Mississippi, Davis-Wade Stadium, where they've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Florida Gators taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mississippi State about to put it away as we start the festivities. He'll start the return inside his 5. So Florida's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To throw, it's Calandria. Throws to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Gators will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So the Mississippi State Bulldogs offense has the ball for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys just love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to go up top. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line. And he'll go down after a huge gain and picking up the first down.
First down, Bulldogs.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. How about that sweet footwork along the sideline? It is a catch. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical 3rd down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that. Bringing it back.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And the Gators in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. With the catch, it's Wilson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. He was all by himself out there. Someone just lost track of their assignment.
And that's so frustrating because you want to make offenses earn it. And you don't want to give up big plays and bust coverages and let people run wide open, especially good players. Like, you know this guy's a good player, and you let him run wide open down the field.
Finding an escape route. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Using the quick game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Gators can really attack on this second and short. Came through like a shot, knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Pulls it in. It's Wilson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
The Gators, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback making checks. They'll go back to the air on second down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with the field goal, guys all locked up here in the first quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. There's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Pass interference. Offense.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
1st down here for the offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Coleman Hope. The sure hands, it's Young. And they're able to make the tackle. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Snagged in the middle. It's Reese. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Bulldogs are on the move. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Reese. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Oh, they're after him.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming on the edge.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense getting set for 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. Gonna take a shot. Makes a grab deep. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Gators will hustle to the line.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up with tempo. They're ready to do it again.
And tackled there by the defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab on the left. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. A great catch and run for 6. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. Powers through the defender. He goes out of bounds right in the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And the veteran presence is obvious for this senior behind center. The passing game absolutely firing on all cylinders, and best of all, they've protected the football. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Makes the catch. It's Wilson. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He wants it all. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Gators didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Gators! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Reese. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Unloads it left. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And they've gotten a superb performance from their senior quarterback. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Lets it fly. Finds his man open. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
When these offenses get in a rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Jackson. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart with that last completion.
There he goes. Touchdown, Gators. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in the groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra 1st down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
Wants to throw. It's Croman Hope. Got him downfield. At the 45 on his way. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Holding.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Pulls it in. It's Young. Busts through behind his pad. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Gators are in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Timeout, Florida.
Second down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Lofts one high and deep. And he makes the catch inside the 20.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville.
The Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
And how about this defense really answering the challenge so far today? This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call, played the deep ball well, played discipline, making this offense really earn everything they get.
Going for it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Gators sending the offense back to work. To the air, it's Calandria. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab, it's Daniels. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The incomplete pass, 4th down, fails, and they'll turn it over. They'll send the back in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Briggs. And the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Does a linebacker go and chase him? If he does, guess what I get to do? Take advantage of my matchup. I like my speed better than yours.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Daniels. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. He wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the... and he will roll into the end. Touchdown, Bulldog! Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
He's now over 150 yards receiving. Might be worth noting that Taylor Jacobs holds the single-game record with 246.
Yeah, and when you got speed on the outside, find them, bro. I mean, those guys that are going to make plays, those are the guys I'm going to feature and continue to find. And so far, he hasn't disappointed. So if I'm Florida, I'm going to keep exploiting that matchup.
Sends it back in motion. Jackson going to throw it. That's caught. It's Jackson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to throw on first down. Fakes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now on second down. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And here comes the offense on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Florida!
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, or number 3 is coming soon.
And he tacks on the extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll bring it out. It's Glover. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. The give out of the gun. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Under fire, and he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
He is denied, cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fields the punt and try to pick up some yards. And there he goes. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. It's complete to the right. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Second and goal, the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion, across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a third down and goal situation.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Offense changing the play. Jackson will throw. Touchdown Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete as they tried to hit him with a big play on the final snap of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Got a man. It's Jackson. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Jackson gonna throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Caught in the backfield, it's Daniels. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
Yeah, what a nice job finding your matchup, Palmer, on third down. Understanding I got a guy that can catch the ball to the backfield. Nice angle route, getting right there between the linebackers and getting the third down conversion.
It was a really good job, too, David, of the running back that time, setting up like he was going to the flat, and the linebacker gets a little bit too excited. He then puts his foot in the ground, cuts back to the middle. It's an easy pitch and catch, and they get the first down.
Looking for the goal line. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Got his man quickly. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Florida. And they take it in for 6 more points. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Back to throw, it's Croman Hope. Here comes the heat. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his man, it's Evans. Still on his feet at the 45. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the first down. To the air on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. And they went right back to the well, and that is a big-time answer from the defense after giving up the explosive play.
Yeah, it's a great job in sudden change, right, Reese? You give up the big one, the play before, so you hustle down, you get lined up. You have no idea what's coming next, but great individual effort by the defender to get to that QB.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete to the right. Open spaces. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight, because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Lots of room to run. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown Gators! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. To the air, it's Croman Hope. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Florida! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Michigan State is ahead in East Lansing, but that's not exactly Kenneth Walker III out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Michigan. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Finds his man down the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch right at the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Jackson will throw. Here's the pressure. Caught near the sideline, it's Jackson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And you see on that play the confidence that he has in that playmaker on the perimeter of the field. He's already had a couple catches in this game. It seems like he's always open. And right there, nice job fitting that football into a small space and great awareness by the receiver getting his feet down in bounds.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
It's complete. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last blitz. Breaks into the open. And they'll knock him down.
And when you're the defensive side of the football right now, this point in the game, you know the game's over. They run the football. Listen, you're trying to still compete. You're putting other guys in the football game. This is our standard. We're not giving up yards. We're not going to let the
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit.
Number 88 on to punt it away.
Wants to bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. First play of the drive comes from the 38. He might want another play. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
he's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes, and here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like any time the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. And another big play by this offense, and if they are playing, not thinking about the scoreboard at all, there's evidence of it right there.
Hey, if there's time on the clock, as a defense, stop us, because we're not stopping ourselves. We're going to continue being aggressive. We're going to continue trying to score points. That's the aggressive nature of this football team.
He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing, he's working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
A loss of 8 yards on the play. 2nd down.
They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship maybe. Go